Today we'll check out the progress of our 1, 2, 3 pattern here in Bitcoin prices. We're going to reflect on what's going on with Bitcoin dominance, bottom formation, and what that means for our altcoins as we've gone from 175 down to 65 hold status coins recently. And at the end of the video, we're going to take a look at a scary prospect of this being a major top formation instead of a consolidation and a bull trend that I'm so much wanting. Thank you so much for joining me on this Bitcoin trading technical analysis journey. Be sure to hit the subscribe button and hit the bell icon so you get notified when I do my daily videos. Let's start off with the all-important 1, 2, 3 formation. This channel is based on the 1, 2, 3 formation, and we give away the trading plan. You can go and get it on the website on how to trade this 1, 2, 3. So every day we're going through the video and we're explaining this 1, 2, 3 pattern in real time as we go along. The 1, 2, 3 we're studying here is important because it is a consolidation in the potential uptrend. And when we go into a short time frame, we can start to identify the larger 1, 2, 3 formation setting up the smaller components of that number 3 formation here, where we have an internal 1, 2, 3. And now prices have broken out above our number 2 point, which is our buy signal, and they've come back to retest that number 2 point from on top a couple times, which is really bullish because it sets us up for the alternate buy signal. That is, after the breakout, when prices retest the breakout from on top and then they show strength, this is the second potential for a buy signal out of a 1, 2, 3 breakout in all different formations. And so long as prices stay above this level, it is a continuation buy signal, and I'm really looking bullish. If prices go below that, as we'll see in a second, then it changes the whole story. Still acting under the assumption that we have a bullish Bitcoin, I'm really interested in what's going on with this price pattern in Bitcoin dominance right now. As we know, as Bitcoin dominance goes up, that means Bitcoin is becoming more dominant. It's getting bigger than all of the other altcoins put together. When that happens, the altcoin valuation versus Bitcoin goes down. Even though the altcoin value versus US dollar may be going up, its valuation versus Bitcoin goes down. And this is really important for trying to grow the number of Satoshis that you have by trading altcoins. There are a few significant things to notice about the 1, 2, 3 pattern here in Bitcoin dominance. First of all, it's at the end of a parallel channel downtrend and breaking out of that parallel channel at the same time that it's breaking out of the 1, 2, 3 pattern. This is what many of the altcoins are looking like right now. They've made a top, they've come up, and they're making an internal top formation that is breaking below their 1, 2, 3s. And as this is happening on the 4-hour time frame, our coins go across from a hold status, they go across the 4-hour EMA exit, and they go into a partial hold status. And if it goes deep enough that the 12-hour EMA crosses, then they go into a neutral stance. In the past 2 weeks, our neutral stance coins have grown from under 40 coins to now over 117 coins. The trouble is that if Bitcoin dominance is going up as Bitcoin prices are going down, that means there's net money coming out of the altcoins. And if there's net money coming out of the altcoins and Bitcoin prices are going down as Bitcoin dominance is rising, this is the only time that our best place is to have our money in fiat currency or in stable coin. So this big scary scenario about Bitcoin prices has to do with more than just Bitcoin that it may be topping out right here. To get that perspective, we've got to go over to the S&P 500. And if we look at what happened with the S&P 500 here over the last couple of years of prices, when COVID scare first hit, the stock markets and the oil prices and everything tanked. And then we had stimulus packages by the governments all over the world to keep the stock market going higher while businesses were shut down for COVID lockdowns. And this has been going on all this period of time. We can see that through this period when the prices were breaking above recent highs for the S&P 500, much of that money leaked over into Bitcoin and drove Bitcoin prices way higher. And so what I'm anticipating is that we're going to get the stimulus bill packaged by the US government, which is going to do the infrastructure for the country, and it'll create a stronger bull run or continuation of this bull run, and that would power the next leg of Bitcoin prices going up higher. However, we're coming up to September and October, which is classically when the stock market does its big breaks. This is when we have Black Friday. And so with the stock market doing a top formation at the very same time Bitcoin's doing an internal top formation here, raises red flags for me that there could be trouble coming in from the world market that is going to be pulling Bitcoin prices down. And even though we know this general data, the specific questions are still up in the air. When we zoom into Bitcoin dominance and we see that it's topping out, which are the specific coins that we should be selling out of and why? With the bull market watch, we know when they've crossed that 4-hour EMA exit, and we know when we've crossed the 12-hour EMA exit, and we can see our portfolio expanding as Bitcoin dominance is dropping, and as Bitcoin dominance is making a bottom formation and getting ready to rise, our portfolio has already contracted from having 175 coins in hold status to now only 65 coins in hold status. As Bitcoin dominance rises further from here, we can expect that we're going to get many more coins exiting. The great thing about the bull market watch is that it gives you a daily overview of showing you exactly which coins are exiting on each specific day. And later, as Bitcoin dominance does rise and tops out and starts to come back down again, we'll see which coins are going from neutral into alert and into hold status. And we'll be able to redeploy back into the alts from a better position later after this move is done. Thanks so much again for joining me on this video today. I'm honored to have you along. If you haven't already, be sure to subscribe, hit that notification icon, and come and join us over on Discord now, because the prices are going to be changing after this video is done, and we're going to be there continuing the conversation and monitoring what changes are happening in the price of Bitcoin. Tomorrow's video, I'm going to focus more on the indicators again, and we'll dig deep into Bitcoin prices to see what's going on. Thanks again for following. Be sure to trade safe and keep those losses small.